Hey, what's up viewers? It's June here, and welcome to my very first YouTube content. We had an epic trip to London and Croatia in May 2024. As the first part of the content from the trip, today I'm taking you to the heart of the United Kingdom, London. From the iconic Big Ben to the bustling streets of Soho, join me as we explore the timeless charm and vibrant energy of one of the world's most captivating cities. Let's dive into the sights, sounds, food and drinks, and hidden gems that make London one of my favorite destinations. Ready? Let's go! First of all, I would like to introduce Nabi and Hannah. They're 2-year-old Egyptian mouse who have very distinct personalities. It's always so hard to leave them when traveling. You'll get to learn more about them in other content, I hope. I feel so lucky to live in Seattle. It's especially amazing to see Mount Rainier on the way to the airport. Hopefully, I'll have a chance to introduce Seattle another time. Seattle International Airport, also known as SeaTac, is fairly easy to navigate. It's always good to grab a couple of drinks at the lounge before boarding the plane. After about 9.5 hours, we finally arrived in London. It took about 90 minutes to get to the hotel by Uber. We stayed at the Bankside Hotel, Autograph Collection, run by Marriott. It felt like a nice boutique hotel located in South Bank, London. The lobby area was pretty casual, but with various artworks, which I really liked. The bar was great in the evening, which we will show later. The room was more spacious than I expected. Overall, I was very satisfied to stay here, and I would definitely come back. Our first destination in London was the Gong Bar, on the 52nd floor of the Shangri-La Hotel. The hotel is located in the tallest building in London. We decided to walk through the Green Market in South Bank, which was full of energy and people. The Shard, where the bar is located, looked tall and grand. It reminded me of the Lotte World Tower in Seoul. We took a super fast elevator to the 52nd floor of the Shangri-La Hotel, and a whole new world unfolded. London from bird's eye view was simply spectacular. The view from the bathroom was especially amazing with wall-to-wall windows. I just wish that I could have captured the footage. We were busy taking pictures and admiring the view. We had a couple of delicious cocktails and some food to munch on. It was a great experience that I highly recommend. After the Gong Bar, we walked around the city a little bit. London is a charming city with so many things to do and see. We walked towards the hotel, which is close to a lot of landmarks, including the Leek Street Graffiti Tunnel. It was especially fun walking in the tunnel because it's where Jennie from Blackpink filmed her music video for her single, Solo. Near the Jubilee Garden, there was a lot happening. The view was great, people were in love, and there was a carousel. Of course, we had to ride it. It was lovely to return to childhood. We stumbled upon a Japanese ramen place called Tokoton. Of course, I had to have some kimchi and shoyu ramen. This place was good because the ramen was not as salty as other places. Some people might find it plain, but I really enjoyed it. On day 2, we headed to Shoreditch, located in East London, which is the city's quintessential trendy district, known for its vibrant street art, dynamic art scene, fashionable bars, and alternative atmosphere. This constantly evolving neighborhood is a hub of creativity, artistic expression, and underground culture. We had a nice brunch and explored the city. And of course, we picked up some clothes from the vintage shops. And then we continued to explore the Spitalfields market. It's a lovely market with little shops for clothing, jewelry, home items, art, and gourmet products. It was nice to be greeted by the herd of Hope elephants. After saying goodbye to the elephants, we took the tube to go to Piccadilly Circus. It's actually a road junction of London's West End in the city of Westminster. We went through the city to Green Park to see Buckingham Palace. The trees were green and it already felt warm in early May. Unfortunately, the palace was closed for a private event, so we couldn't get closer. We continued to explore the city to get to the Harrods department store. We walked by the Wellington Arch, also known as the Constitution Arch or the Green Park Arch, which opened in 1825. At Harrods, we saw Jisoo from Blackpink featured in an ad. We walked around to window shop and enjoyed some tea. We had made a reservation at the City of London Gin Distillery. They had a nice basement bar with a distillery facility next to it. We tasted various gins while learning about the history of gin in London and learned about their gin making techniques. And they took us to the next room to explain the processes and techniques they used to distill their award-winning gins, and introduced us to their wonderful, hard-working copper stills that's been operating the same way since the 18th century. As the next destination, we headed to Lounge Bohemia, as if we needed more alcohol. They only accept customers by appointment. It was a bit challenging to find them. There was no signage. You're just looking for a newspaper-lined corridor a couple of minutes from Shoreditch High Street station. Kind of like a speakeasy featuring sofas and paper lamps. They don't even list out what kind of alcohol they use for drinks, because the whole experience is what matters. We opted for the 5-course tasting menu by selecting one of the themes listed, not knowing what to expect. They created 5 completely unique cocktails using different modernist cuisine techniques. It's an experience that challenges all your senses. You could experience all sorts of tastes, including savory, sour, bitter, and sweet. It wasn't necessarily about getting drunk with alcohol. It was about getting drunk on the experience. If you enjoy trying out new things and cocktails, this is a must-visit place. We were buzzing with anticipation for the grand performance of Swan Lake Ballet at the Royal Opera House in London. But first, we needed to fuel up. So we kicked off the day with a decadent brunch at Balthazar. Picture this: champagne floating alongside French-style mussels bathing in a creamy sauce, and a whole sea bass so fresh it practically leaped onto the plate. Each bite was pure bliss. The ballet was mesmerizing, with 3 acts, 2 intermissions, and over 3 hours of pure enchantment. It was sensory overload. The Royal Opera House itself was a sight to behold. The elegant interior design meets with the fast and kind services. It was a really awesome experience. Post-performance, we plunged into the lively streets of Covent Garden, a wonderful shopping and entertainment hub in London's vibrant West End. Then, it was time to have some unforgettable Korean barbecue at Cheongdam in Soho. From succulent filet mignon to mouth-watering marinated galbi and crispy pork belly, each dish was a flavor explosion. You can't miss soju with the Korean food. Trust me, if you are ever in London and craving Korean cuisine, Cheongdam is an absolute must visit. After indulging, we strolled through the winding streets of Soho to get to Nightjar, a live music bar on Carnaby Street. The cocktails were works of art, as beautiful as they were delicious, perfectly complemented by the soulful melodies of a talented singer and pianist. Soho is one of my favorite places to visit in London. It's just a fun place with lots of energy. It was hard to believe that this was our last night in London. We had so much fun. We had a lot of drinks, great food. Everything was so amazing. Remember when I told you I'd introduce you to the bar at the hotel in the beginning? It is called Art Yard, filled with lots of cool artworks and serving up great cocktails. And let me tell you about this discovery I made: the Engine Organic Gin from Italy. It was pretty good. Next morning, we had to say goodbye to this energetic city of London and head to our next destination, Dubrovnik. But our journey is far from over. The party has just begun. So join us as we dive into the wonders of Croatia. If you enjoy the journey, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more adventures. Until next time, see you in Croatia.